The Untold Story by Wanda McKenzie Cowley. Every Anzac Day my grandfather took out his special box, and every year he let me open it. "It's only brass," he said, but it was golden to me and contained many treasures, medals, rainbow-coloured ribbons and untold stories. I was sure the best story belonged to the military medal which Gran told me was awarded for bravery in the field. Pop's name was engraved around the rim, but he would never tell me the story, sidestepped all my questions. "What did you do, Pops?" I asked. "Got a bullet in the bum," he said. I didn't believe him, but it worried me because I knew he'd never run away from trouble. The Pops I knew faced up to everything. At his funeral I saluted as the fading notes from the last post rose from the valley floor and echoed around the surrounding hills. "Gran gave me the golden box. He wanted you to have it," she said. Years later my son found it and asked me to tell him the stories behind the medals. He hadn't known his great-grandfather and his quirky ways and was disappointed at my flat recital of Pop's version of how the military medal was won. So we played a game of "What If?" and invented all our own stories of dramatic events and heroic deeds. He loved the glitter and the glamour of the golden box, and I promised to give it to him on his 21st birthday before he went off on his OE. I forgot about the box until the kids in my class wanted to know about Anzac Day. I chose a selection of suitable books and decided to exhibit the golden box and medals in a class case in the school library. Leaving them all ready for school the next day, I headed off to fish at our family's favourite spot off the rocks. When I arrived home it all seemed as usual, until I noticed the golden box was missing. The police found me at fault. They said a ranch slider not closed was an open invitation. "Kids," they said, "are into medals in a big way." So there you are. Pop's gone. All gone. The golden box, the medals, the rainbow-coloured ribbons, the untold stories. In desperation I decided to send to the Defence Force archives for Pop's personal records. There I found the citation for conspicuous gallantry and devotion to duty. He'd led his men to take out an enemy post. About 15 were killed, fully 70 surrendered, and the remainder ran away. He returned with all his men intact, a small victory in a war to end all wars. His generation fought for what they believed in. If they hadn't, would our lives be as they are, as we know them? I think about family myths and mysteries and put the war records in a large envelope to send to my son in London.